to join me in saying a few words about the PRO Act, and I yield her such time as she may consume.
Thank you, Mr. Levin. Madam Speaker, I rise today to celebrate the role that organized labor has played in improving the lives of countless working men and women across this country. Labor unions have been the driving force for all positive change for workers in modern history. As a former union member myself, I can attest to the power of that workers wield when they exercise their right to organize. And I have seen the incredible work that unions in Minnesota have accomplished when they came together to fight for working rights. On average, a worker covered by a union contract earns over 13% more in wages than someone with similar education, occupation, and experience in non-unionized workplace. And unions are about so much more than wages. They create solidarity between workers across gender, race, ethnicity, and religion. That's why we need the PRO Act and why we must pass it this week and pressure the Senate to do the same. It will address the challenges and attacks that labor unions have been facing for decades that have led to the erosion of wages, a spike in workplace discrimination, and dangerous growth in inequality in our society at every turn. The PRO Act puts power back in the hands of workers where it belongs. I do not want to envision what workplaces would look like for my children and their grandchildren one day if we do not pass the PRO Act. It's a crucial step to strengthening labor rights so that we can help shepherd through a new generation of victories for working unions and members. I am delighted for our chairman, the Education and Labor Committee, and our vice chairman for their work and their work in championing labor rights on behalf of American workers. Thank you, and I yield back.
Thank you so much, Representative Omar, for being such a champion of workers in Minnesota and throughout this great nation, and indeed throughout our world. So I want to take a few moments to talk about the breadth of this bill. What's happened to workers in this country over the last several decades is the result